Hi, this is Clifton. This is day 4 of the Grace House on the Mountain trip, and I'm sitting outside, so you may hear a little background noise. I can hear a rooster in the distance. We keep saying that the rooster is broken because it's chirping and cockadoodle doing all day of the day, and a little traffic. And since we're on the porch, people may come and go, so just bear with us. I'm sitting here with.
I'm Liz Joseph.
And what church do you go to, Liz?
I go to St. Anne's.
So, Liz, this is our 4th day on the Grace House on the Mountain mission trip, and let's say the inaugural Grace House on the Mountain trip. How's it going?
It's going wonderfully. I'm very happy with the whole trip and how it's turned out, and the work we're doing too. It's very meaningful, and all of the people that are here are great, and it's nice and fun to be with a little bit of an older crowd.
Good. So we're standing looking at off of the porch where we're sitting. There is the kind of the meeting rooms and the kitchen. Could you just quickly talk about the meals we've had here since we've been here?
Oh my gosh, they are incredible. The food is so good, and I'm so happy that our hosts make food for me. Not being able to eat gluten and also being a vegetarian, it's nice to not have to make my own food like I do in Dungan, and they're very nice about making sure I can eat. And the food, so good.
Yeah, very gracious host. So we worked on 2 projects today. I went back to Teresa's house when myself, Jack Flynn, and Margareta tore the ceiling out of her kitchen, re-insulated it, and we'll go back tomorrow and put up your drywall. What was your site like today at the Janss's place?
So we had to finish up a couple odds and ends with some of the tasks, and then our biggest thing was putting up flashing to finish the roof, and that proved to be a little bit more difficult than we had initially anticipated because the size of the flashing was a little bit too small, so we have to do some layering and wonky things to it to get it to work. So it was a little bit more of a challenging day.
And I think we may have mentioned this in a previous blog, or maybe I wrote about it. The Janss's home is a single wide trailer that has been parked next to their original stick-built home, and then they've cut a hole in the side of the trailer that will allow passage between the house and the trailer. So they live on one side, kind of living space. The common area is the home, and then the bedrooms and the kitchen are in the trailer. So these 2 structures kind of work in concert, but they've had some leaks, roof problems in the past. So we work a lot with families on sites, and the Jansses have been extremely gracious. Just briefly, just talk about the fellowship and the ministry that we have with the family on site.
They are incredible. Today I actually had to go inside to wash some poison ivy off of water bottles that I accidentally set them in. And I was talking to Mr. Janssen. He was so nice, just talking to me about, I don't even know what it was, poison ivy, and making sure we were okay, and offering me extra water and ice and food, anything that we wanted. And being there yesterday too, when he cut up the watermelon and gave that to us to take on our hike. They've been so nice and so generous, constantly offering water bottles and soda. They're just incredible. And
so without really devolving too much of their personal business, the family that we're helping on a monthly basis has coming in income less than some meals that I have spent with large groups, right? So let's say we have a large group of 40 people. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Let's say we have a large group of 20 people. I have spent more on a meal for those 20 people than this family gets in a month in form of income. So the ministry is incredible. Certainly the work that Grace House on the Mountain is doing, but the fact that we come up here and provide both ministry of our time and labor, but really our relationships that we build, it's just, I don't think there's a way to describe it other than by experiencing it. And it is a real fellowship and an opportunity to do a lot more than probably you'll get to do on other mission trips. So we left their house about 1. What did we do after that?
We went tubing.
Tubing, 2 hours of tubing. And
It was so fun. The water was very refreshing after being in the sun all day on that roof.
Yep. So this is the first time we've taken a tube ride down the Clinch River, about a 2-hour ride. So really good. And now we're back home to take a shower, and then we're back out of the door to go. I think we're going to talk about the wetlands that are just off the Clinch River. So once again, this is the 4th day of the Grace House on the Mountain mission trip. Once again, the inaugural mission trip for Grace House.
Woo!
This is Clifton.